4 simple ways to increase sales when your leads aren't buying. In this video, I'm going to share 4 simple ways you can use right now to increase your sales, even when your leads are not buying. Look, if your leads aren't buying, you're in trouble. You're not going to make money. If you're running a business, you're quickly going to go out of business. So it's really important that you make more sales. And that's why in this video, I'm going to share the 4 simple things you can do right now, as well as 4 common mistakes that most business owners make that prevent leads from buying. So listen up and pay attention. And if you watch the video to the end, I'm also going to throw in a bonus that most people don't talk about that's going to put a massive amount of money in your pocket right now if you execute it. And you know what? It's actually the easiest thing to do, but most people who are sales trainers don't bother to think about it. So I want you to comment below how many sales you want to make per month while the intro plays. If you want to start winning in life, in business, you need to become a success. The world can be tough. It will test you. It will make you question yourself. But it has never been easier to be inspired, connect with the right people, get insider knowledge, overcome all struggles and self-doubt, transform and win bigger than ever. My name is Nick Hill. I've had over 1 billion views to my websites and brands. I've become the master of building online businesses. I did it all from my bedroom. It wasn't always so easy. A few years ago, I was in debt and I questioned if I would ever make it. I fought back and used the knowledge I learned from my mentors to build my online empire. And now I'm doing better than ever. I've created this channel to pass along my secrets. So subscribe now and hit that notification bell so you never miss a thing. It's time to make your dream into a reality. This is winning. If you like my video, if you like what I'm wearing, if you like that the sky is blue or money is green, then please leave a comment, hit a like, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell. Anything you can do to share this video or this channel with anyone who would benefit from it, I would really appreciate it because it would really help me out. All right, so let's get into it. What are these 4 simple things that you can do right now to increase your sales? Number 1. This is the most important thing. If you've got leads that aren't buying, you might have the wrong product. A lot of business owners or salespeople try to sell the wrong thing. They might have dreamed it up. They might think it's the best thing in the world. And they're crying, oh, I have the best idea ever, but no one is buying. I can't make money. Guess what? You might have the wrong product. So the simplest thing you can do is start selling the right product. And how do you do that? Ask your customers, ask your prospects, ask your leads what they want to buy. Ask them what they're buying from your competitors. You know what? You can even cheat. You can look at your competitors and you can look at the products and services they're selling and you can clone those, because guess what? Your leads are buying something, and if they're not giving you money, they're giving someone else money. So you're probably selling the wrong product. And the fastest way to make more sales is to sell the right product. Let me put it in a different way. I'll put it to you this way. You're there, you're watching this advice on how to make more sales. If I said, I have the magical ingredient at winningwithnick.com on all the skills you need to do to make more sales, all you have to do is give me $10. Guess what? I won't even charge you. You can test it out first, and if it works for you, great. You know what? A lot of people will be watching my videos for sales advice, for business advice, and a percentage of them are going to go to winningwithnick.com to get mentored in sales skills. I'm selling a product that people are searching for. Now, you have to ask yourself this hard question of whether or not your product is something that your prospects, your leads are searching for, or whether it's a pipe dream. And a lot of business owners come up with these amazing pipe dreams. They'll be sitting in their room, they'll be thinking and planning and scheming and building the most elaborate product in the world or service. And they'll present it to the world, they'll present it to their leads, and no one will buy. or one person will buy, and you're not instantly magically rich. Guess what? You're selling the wrong product. So change your product. That's the simplest and fastest way to increase your sales. Number 2, this is a big problem. You are getting the wrong leads. It's very possible. So if you want to increase your sales, you need to get the right leads. Why do I say this? Well, the right leads are people who are interested in your product. If you're watching my video right now and I said, hey, I'm selling pink elephants. Would you like to buy an inflatable pink elephant? I'll sell it to you for really cheap. It's $1,000 normally, but you can have it for $5 right now. You might say, hey, great, that sounds great, but I don't need a pink elephant. I don't want a pink elephant. I came here to learn about ways to increase my sales. So you know what? If I'm selling pink elephants, I'm gonna be broke, I'm gonna be homeless. I'm not gonna sell any pink elephants because I'm getting the wrong leads. So it's really important to ask yourself how you're getting the leads and are they interested in what you're selling? Because they might be perfectly good leads for something else, and that's why you just would have to change your product, or they could be the wrong leads. So you need to focus on how to get leads to raise their hand and say they want the thing that you want. And this is really easy using the internet because all you have to do is create the right content, create the right advertising, put it in the right place, and then guess what? People are going to raise their hand, they're going to come to your business, they're going to already be pre-qualified by saying, hey, I want this thing, to want to buy from you. So the fastest way to get more sales is to check how you're getting your leads and what type of leads you're getting, because you might be getting the complete wrong thing. Or like if you're in the US, you might be getting people from India or from Pakistan. Or if you're in Pakistan, you might be getting people from somewhere else. So my point here is that it's really important that you need to source your leads from the right place and make sure they're the right leads for your product. And you can get that using common sense. I know a lot of people don't have common sense, but that's why it's always easier to get people to raise their hand than it is to prospect. So if I'm prospecting by cold calling, asking my friends or family or people that I know, they might not be interested in that service because they don't care. They're not ready to buy. Now, if I put this sort of video up that talks about sales material or how to increase sales, a lot of people will be finding this video. I might even be running ads to this video that get people who say, like you, click on this video who want to increase their sales. I'm providing the thing that someone who wants to increase their sales wants. They're already primed to be the right type of lead. Like a lot of people who watch my videos want business advice. So they're going to give me money to mentor them in the skills for business advice. Or they're going to just watch my channel, get a lot of business advice and subscribe, get more business advice and make more money. But the purpose is, in me saying all of this, is that you really need to think about how you're getting your leads, how you're attracting them, what sort of content you're putting up there, what sort of advertising you're doing. You could be mistakenly screwing up all of your chances to have success because you have the wrong lead. Number 3, if you want to increase your sales, this is very important. A big mistake a lot of people make is that their customers, their prospects, their leads don't believe them. Do your leads believe you? Do you believe my advice? Guess what? It probably depends on a lot of things. And I'm going to go through it right now so you can increase your sales. What does this mean? If you are not believable, then your leads are not going to buy from you because they don't believe you. They think that you're just a salesman or you're trying to sell them something that won't work, whatever it is. The point that I'm saying is when you understand it the way I'm about to say it, all of your problems are going to be solved. So think of it this way. You're watching my video right now. If there's one person watching this video, like if you look at the view count, if you look at the view count and there's one person who's watched this video and you're number 2, you're going to be like, this guy doesn't know what he's talking about. He's not that believable. So when you first are watching this video now, if you're one of the first people who've come to this video, you might say, he's not that believable. But you know what? A few months from now, a few years from now, whenever you're watching this video, if you're watching it later, you're going to see that my channel has lots of subscribers. You're going to see that this video has lots of views. Therefore, you're going to believe that I am smart and I know what I'm doing. But at first, if someone was to come to this channel when I'm just starting it, they're going to not think that as much because I don't convey through statistics that you can see that I'm that believable. Instead, right now I'm conveying with my words how I'm believable because your mind may make that connection. What I'm trying to get at is you need to be believable to your prospect. So you want to work on that, and it's going to dramatically and instantly increase your sales. If you provide proof, that's what you need, proof. Like if I turn this camera around, you would see proof that I know what I'm doing. And you can watch the intro again to see when I walk out through here. I'm in my bedroom, but you know what? One of the most important things I was ever told by a really fit girl at the gym, she said, look at the kind of floor all those Instagram peoples have, because then you can tell if they're rich or not. So if you want, you can rewind and look at the kind of floor that's in my apartment. You don't even need to look at the view. You can look at the kind of floor and you can make up your own mind. What's my point here? You need to work on proof and believability, because if your prospect believes you, then you will sell things. If they don't, they're going to say, this guy doesn't know what he's talking about. I'm not going to give him money. So the fastest way to increase your sales is to make yourself more believable by providing proof. That's why I have an intro in this video. So I provide proof that's visual proof that I know what I'm talking about. You think I like wearing a suit? You know what? A suit says I make money. I like money. So I'm not wearing my t-shirt even though I'm in my bedroom making this video. Provides proof. The more proof you can provide in your business, the more people will give you money. Number 4, this is a big one. If you want to increase your sales and your leads are not buying from you, you need to increase the believability that your product will work. Now, this is way different from number 3 because you might have the best product in the world, but your prospect might be thinking, hey, your product sounds great, but will it work for me? Will I even be able to do it? Think of it this way. I'm here giving you sales advice. You might think I'm really smart because I'm wearing a suit. You might also think that I don't know what I'm talking about. I was going to say a much worse word, but I don't want to be throttled in YouTube. My point here is that you might not believe that my sales advice will work. You might think it will work for me because I'm the master of sales, or whatever catchy thing I want to say. I would need testimonials from people who were saying, hey, I'm not too smart, but Nick gave me 4-word sales script and I made $1 million. If I was playing like 800 of those right now, then you would think that my advice would work for you. But right now I'm not, because this is one of the first videos I'm putting up on my YouTube channel. I haven't been giving any business advice to anyone. I've just been doing business. But now I've decided to make a YouTube channel, so I'm giving advice. So I don't have 800 testimonials about how my advice will work. So you're gonna have to use your brain and decide if my advice makes sense. If it does make sense, you probably want to subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell, because I'm going to be giving lots of business advice, lots of sales advice, lots of advice on how you can get leads and how you can make money. Well, maybe not, because a lot of people do nothing. They don't subscribe to the channel. They don't make money. So you may never make money. Guess what? If you do the right things and you do work, you will make money. It's actually pretty easy. So my point in all of this is you need to make sure your product or service seems believable, because most people have really low self-esteem. They don't think that something will work for them, or they don't believe. So your job is to provide as much proof that their product will work for them. This is why I offer a free trial to my mentorship program at winningwithnick.com, because a lot of people won't believe that if they just do a few simple things, that there's the potential for them to make millions of dollars on the internet. They just won't believe it because they've tried a million things and they haven't been successful. The problem is you need to try 1,000,001 things. or you weren't getting the right information. And when you or before I get ahead of myself, or you got information that used to work and doesn't work now because it's outdated. That's the thing. It's really that simple. So when you have the right information, you can have the success that you want. So as I get back to it, let me center my thoughts. Centering my thoughts here are that you need to make your advice seem believable, achievable to the prospect or your product or your service or whatever it is. So if you think that you can do it, start working on it. It's not really that hard. You can do it by, let's see, provide proof. Provide video proof. Try before you buy. That's why when you go to a dealership, they're always like, hey, get in this car, try it out, because they think you're gonna buy. Guess what? A lot of people do. So doing real simple things like try before you buy, return policy, everything you can do to maximize test it out or believability, because so many people have tried something that hasn't worked for them. I'll prove it to you right now. How many sales advice things have you listened to about increasing your sales? You've probably tried to increase your sales before, but it hasn't worked for you. So you're here searching for how it's gonna work for you. You've tried over and over again. And this is the feeling that your prospects or your leads are going through all the time. They've bought something and it hasn't worked out. Or they've listened to something or tried a service and it hasn't worked out the way they wanted. So they feel really defeated, they feel really skeptical. If you can work on providing belief that it will work for you, then I promise, or work for them, then I promise you that they will immediately start buying more. So work on that one thing, because that's one of the most important things you need to do. Let's talk about the bonus. How do you increase your sales? Very easy. If people have bought something from you before, sell them more stuff, because a percentage of them are already happy. They've already had a good experience with you, so you can sell them more stuff. And guess what? You can sell them a lot more stuff, and you can sell it at a lot higher price than you possibly imagine. Just think about your favorite restaurant. If you went to your favorite restaurant and you had a wonderful dinner and you didn't have too much, so you still wanted dessert, and the waiter came over and said, I have this grand dessert. It's the best thing in the world. This has been the restaurant that you come to all the time, so you're very happy with it. And the waiter comes over and says, I have a grand dessert. It's very special. Do you want it? I know it's extra expensive, but it's extra special. And you've been coming here forever. I know you're gonna love it. A percentage of the people at the restaurant are gonna say yes, because they're already existing customers. They're already happy, and a percentage of them will say yes at a low price. A smaller percentage of them will say yes at a high price. A smaller percentage of them are going to say yes at a really, really high price. So my point in all of this is, if you want to increase your sales, one of the fastest ways to do it is sell more things to your existing customer base. Sell more things and sell more expensive things. You make money faster than you can possibly believe. So I recommend you do that right now. Then you can work on the other things that we talked about in this video to increase your sales from the leads that you're getting. If you want to learn more sales techniques or business advice, subscribe to this channel right now. Hit the notification bell so you never miss a thing. We covered the fact that if you want to increase your sales, you could be selling the wrong product. So change your product. Just ask, figure it out. Ask your leads what they're looking for, why they came to you, and you'll quickly get a vision of that. Copy your competitors on what to sell. We covered you're getting the wrong leads. Guess what? You're getting the wrong leads. They don't care about your business. So get some different leads. Your leads don't believe you. You're selling something and they don't believe you. Something you're doing is making them say, this guy is completely full of it. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Or this is not the product for me. And they run away, so you're not making money. Number 4 also is to work on the believability that your product will work for them. So 3 and 4 is all about belief. Working on the belief that you or your product or service or whatever is something that's good. You're a credible source to be giving them that. And working on the belief that the thing that you're selling or the product you're delivering is going to work for the prospect. You want to work on belief in believability. You do those 4 things and you're going to make a lot more sales from your leads. Finally, the bonus thing, sell some more stuff to people who have already bought from you. You will make money faster than possible. A lot of people never focus on that, and it's the most important thing to do. So I hope that was helpful. Go ahead, subscribe to the channel. I'll be giving you more sales advice in my next videos.